Can we believe that Christ died in the tree?
Cool, you're not Muslims. I know. I get it.
You just spoke to me.
I know. I said you're not. I get it.
You're in allegiance with him.
Right.
So you're dealing with something.
No, I know how to talk to a man as a man.
You're dealing with something with
I can talk to a man I disagree with without losing my temper.
We can never lose our temper with him. We're not in allegiance with him. We're not in allegiance with him.
What does it mean to be in allegiance? Him and I disagreed and debated over that. You wouldn't know that.
We made a covenant.
We had a little debate over
that. We made
that.
a covenant.
I would shake your hand too.
That's a covenant.
That's a covenant. Then what the hell are you talking
Why
about?
are you shaking your hand? No agreement.
That's a sign of respect.
When we do a business building,
I give him a hug too because I'm not afraid of any of that.
That's the word.
This is so dumb, honestly.
It's dumb to you. You don't know what handshake is. The Native Americans made that mistake by shaking their hands or the Edomites
Gosh.
and lost everything. The whole of Las Vegas, man.
So
and now we got $5 Indians. $5.
Thanks for showing you're a racist even further.
I'm not racist.
Bill Fox, that one's for you.
These are not racist by them taking their nationality and say we're native, we're $5 Indians.
No, I just gave you two verses to show my friend was right. He tried to sow discord among the brethren. Now prove to me we're not on the new covenant. But I just read two verses. Can you show them? You haven't done it. I don't no need to correct myself. You have not done it. You have not done it. He was telling you about the new covenant.
No,
You have not preached forgiveness of Christ for sin.
So we don't teach that.
You just tell people, keep the law unless you can't, then there's grace.
Shalom, Kohalo Yahweh, Bashima Mashiach Yahushai, Ruha Wakakudash. Double honors to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Again, I'm going to say Shalom. Quick segment, exhortation. It's going to bring out some precepts, and we'll wind it down. Okay, now we coming off this debate, right, which was the silliest thing ever recorded in the universe. That's how bad, okay, the Most High, like when elders say, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is mocking Babylon the Great with your president run-ups. Okay, you have one that's a convicted felon, right? And one's just finished. He can hardly talk. The man muttered throughout the damn debate. And for you Negroes that's trusting in your Democrat, Republican Party, it's not going to work. I'd advise you to read Isaiah the 30th chapter. I'd say verse 1 all the way down to at least 4 or 5. For what it's worth, to study the whole chapter, because America is on its way out. Okay? We're going to get some precepts. And I'm on one of that. It's going to be a very, very short exhortation. Coming out of hiding the Hebrews, I'm going to read page 15. I'm going to get some notes from page 15 and 16 and some scripture. Now I'll wind it down. Okay? Now I posted a video on Rumble, slack you for the language, but this replacement theology, okay, it's blasphemy. So all them apologetics out there like Vocab Malone, I mean, they're just Ku Klux Klan in disguise, basically trying to get us to live a lie, okay? Living this hope of a Caesar Borgia salvation, that's out. And it's spiritual for all nations. It's nowhere recorded in the Bible, okay? time is running out. And if you're of the diaspora, keep the commandments. That's it. Okay. Page 15, coming out of hiding the Hebrews, it reads, both the Old and New Testament speak of a plot to not only hide Israel, but to replace Israel with Gentiles. Okay. There are actually two major doctrines held by many people in the church and others that espouse portions of these beliefs without knowing their origin. Okay. British Israelism. Okay, that's really dealing with your post 1948. We know the accounts. Okay. It says also called Anglo-Israelism, a religious movement that claims that people of Western Europe and Northern European descent are the direct lineal descendants of the 10 lost tribes of the ancient Israelites, particularly in Great Britain, which is laughable. Okay, yes, you have actual Israelites there, but not the children of Edom. Okay, let's read on. Replacement theology, suppressionism, also called replacement theology and fulfillment theology, is a Christian theological view of the current status of the church in relation to Jewish people and Judaism. Okay, it holds that the Christian church has succeeded the Israelites as the definitive people of God, or that the new covenant has replaced or superseded the Mosaic covenant. Okay, and that's okay. Again, that's what apologetics teach. They teach we're all one in Jesus Christ. We're all one under the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is 100% false. Okay, let's read on. On page 16. Although neither of the above have any biblical backing, there are people that fully believe them to be true. And a lot of us coming out of Catholicism, Southern Baptist Church, the papacy, that umbrella of wickedness, we were taught this, but the truth is coming out, right? Those that believe the British Israelism have no need to check into the identity of the true Israel because they believe them to be European. And look at the state of the world today, man. World War III is already in heavy proxy, and as I teach, and many of the elders and the apostles teach, it's going to turn nuclear. Okay? Those that believe in replacement theology, okay, have no reason to check into the identity of the true Israel because they believe the church has taken their place. That's what your vocab Malone pushed the hardest. Okay, Pastor Dow, okay, your so-called Sunday churches, they all teach the same witchcraft, man. Your neo-colonialism, salvation for everybody while they continuing to destroy the earth. That don't even make sense. Let's carry on. They also believe that God cast away Israel, which is just plain false teaching. Okay? And your Zechariah 13:8 Israelites believe that. You got Israelite groups in the community that teach this. Okay? You got brothers teaching you don't have to keep the precepts to get understanding. Okay, you got all types of left doctrine in the Israelite community. Okay? I advise to read John 17 chapter, man. Thy word is true, roughly paraphrased. And I think that's around the 17th verse. John 17, you gotta read like 10 on down. The word is true. Not some stupid doctrine. Okay? We almost done. We're going to end it here. Jeremiah 31:35-36. Check this out. Thus said the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and the stars for a light by night, which hath divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from me. Okay? If those ordinances depart from before me, Slakia, said the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. Okay? And that's a heavy precept, but there's a link to it. Okay? We know that none of those ordinances have ceased, and therefore Israel is still a nation as far as the Most High is concerned. These two verses completely dismantle all replacement theology. Okay? We're going to end it with Romans 11, 1 and 2. I say then, had God cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. God has not cast away his people which he foreknew. Ought ye not what the scripture said, Elias, how he had make it intercession to the Most High against Israel, saying, okay, and there's a lot of other verses, okay, before I wind down. A lot of them misinterpret Galatians 3 and 28, okay. A lot of them run to Galatians. They use those Galatians account to try to, shut down the Israelite teaching with no understanding of Galatians. Yeah, Israelites scattered throughout Galatia. When you go into this oracle and studies, okay? There's no way when you read the Revelations 2 accounts, you read Isaiah 66 accounts, when you read Luke 1:68 on down, okay? I go on this. You read Isaiah the 13th chapter, right? How you gonna get everybody out of that? How you gonna get everybody when Christ? There's an account I believe in Matthew 13 where the Most High said he's gonna bring the sword, and I believe there's a Luke account where he's gonna bring division. Then you have the Matthew 13 accounts where he's gonna separate the wheats from the tares. Okay. I got carousel on this, man. You have the Amos 9 account. How you gonna sift everybody from everybody? Okay. You read the Ezekiel accounts, forget it. How you gonna deliver everybody from among everybody? So vocab alone is a damn lie and the devil that the Bible speaks of, and anyone that teaches spiritual Israelite doctrine. America's on its way out. This final exodus out of nuclear fire is coming right at us. Okay? The Most High say in Revelations, there's a Revelation account, the Most High gonna say, come up hither. He gonna deliver his chosen in the midst of that terrifying destruction, man. So believe in thus said the Lord and not the doctrines of these Babylonians that don't have a clue. Okay? But with that, give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Power of Israel, Yahweh, Bashima Mashiach Yahushai. Double honor to the mighty men, the elders, and the apostles in the community, waking up the lost sheep, the house of Israel in these last days. Peace and blessings to everyone doing this truth and humbleness, sincerity. Israel, I love y'all. We got next. Shalom, family.